Guess it's too late now, but you know.
Yeah, I would say like anybody that can't repair themselves in the duty should try to be max repaired before they go in. Because it would suck to like have to interrupt.
Yeah.
So like before we get started, did anybody need to go out and repair, or are we good?
I was 100% yesterday, and I cut myself to 10% anyway, so it's not
Okay.
enough being full repair.
Yeah, the problem is that wipes happen so quickly that until we start cleaning it up, it's not gonna matter. So we need to get longer into the fight and longer into the fight, and then that problem will take care of itself as long as everyone's repairing before we go in.
Then we just get the fun of having like 5 pools for a whole night.
I also don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because it does keep us consistent, or at least consistent practice on phase 1, or like the boss phase. So, you know, ideally it only takes like 1 or 2 pulls to get through it at some point.
But yeah, I was gonna say phase 2 is really good to clean up because there's no prog unless we always beat it.
Yeah, we're gonna be there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is that's going to be worth noting from here on out is like, if we have problems at the start of the fight, then we're not going to prog on later parts of the fight, and inversely, sometimes we're just going to have a few pulls where things go a little bit wrong on the first part of the fight, so don't get too frustrated if we're not getting all the way in every single
I saw
pull.
a group on phase 6 prog wipe on phase 1 from just being tired.
Yeah,
Well,
Such a
almost.
marathon with ultimate, it really is like having to do everything every time. Like
I've seen-
fight is, like,
I've been watching the one streaming group that's on phase 7, and they still wipe on Thornton.
And Nidhogg as well.
Thornton 1 of 3.
Yeah.
It seems once you get through the early Thor and Nidhogg that it gets a little
Right.
bit easier, but those soups still wipe most groups.
Let me pull
Don't
up,
forget to food if you haven't already.
check your PlayStation symbol thing too.
Oh, thank you.
I always
Where did
forget.
I write that down? Where the fuck did I write that down?
Yeah, that is one thing I've been noticing is like I keep seeing like tanks over here and like DPS like way up in the front, and it's like no, just go to your spot and then dodge into where you need
Where
to.
the fuck did I write that down?
Yeah, DPS were just bottom right.
Triple
Oh yeah, I
Mother
guess I don't have
Prog.
to remember too much.
Yeah, I mean, if you just stay bottom right, Ari, and then like if the person you're chained to is not already in line with you by the time it's about to go off, just adjust like left or right.
I didn't know. Oh, fuck. How did I lose that over the course of a day?
Life.
Is it something where you think you might be able to handle it anyways, or is this something we're gonna have to do? Get this sorted out?
I honestly just
Look it up.
don't hope people fuck this up because phase 1 we did it so many times and then like, yikes.
Triangle there, circle there, square there. I don't even need to draw all the shapes, I just need to do my little corner. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm good.
Tungsten.
And stay. We still don't have stance.
Can we get tank stance, please?
Is that okay?
I'll probably die again, but you know what?
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that's it.
Let's just practice de-rest a little bit. There's no reason to just...
3.
Yeah.
Or
2.
One.
Instant one shoulder die.
Yeah, it's like, we'll die to this, but
Gotta
at
be.
the very least it'll be doable. Okay. Oh right, you can take 2 in that phase.
Yeah.
Knock back.
You don't have any-
I can't heal him. I can't heal him.
Left.
I have, yeah, in 6 seconds, but
Just practice chains. Get a mid. Start getting to your chain positions.
is this different?
Did I not? Yeah, I just read mine.
Yeah, I got
Go some of that.
2 chains are in the open ACT, so
Yeah.
it's just an easy way to know when the knockback is.
So yeah, let's make sure we have stances on, and also like let's please listen to what other people are communicating to, because when 3 different people say stance and it's still not on, it's kind of a slap at everyone's face.
One.
3.
4.
2.
Alpha.
Delta.
Knock back. Great. Chain positions. Remember to not be in the hitbox. It's better to be a little bit out.
Reprisal.
In.
Just had no mid there.
Okay.
I never have mid for that one though.
Yeah, I wish I could.
That's the
Do we
second
have-
Folius that went off? No, this is the second one.
Who's the first?
Yeah. Where are we putting the addle? And the paints?
I think I addled the first one. Or I tried
Yeah,
to.
I missed my
don't
thing a
get
little
the
bit
knock.
there.
Alright. As long as it's not a long-term problem, we good.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's just like a bad pull rusty rust thing. Usually I've swapped with Alpha at that point, and I accidentally fainted on Grino instead.
All good. Gabby and Abby over here.
Abby, and their friend Cabby.
I'm gonna be less greedy with shields too, just in case, I guess. Meaning I'll start shielding for like every area.
I've actually seen a lot of people starting to say it. They think that Sage Scholar is the best healer combo for this fight, because so much of it is just mitigation checks and healing checks.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that.
Three.
4.
2.
Alpha.
Delta.
See? Okay, see? There we go.
Knockback. Left.
Is that alright? disrupt.
More chains in here.
I mean, jump in.
Doesn't break.
Nope, chain did not break.
That's so dumb. Ah,
I know. I was near the wall.
I
And
saw.
I
I was
you were
like,
fine too.
Was decentered?
I think it was a little to the left or the right. But yeah.
I think they snapshot early. I think they detect like exactly where you get knocked, and that's where they resolve.
But
'Cause
like when those those symbols disappear, I think that's when it's snapping, right?
It
What
might
do you
be. We do know they're different from other chains, so it's probably hard to tell, and probably no one has fully deduced the exact answer yet. So
What it feels like is that if you're not at the right distance when you get knocked, there's no adjusting. You've either already died or not died.
You guess I'll just have to die. Well, we'll get it.
That's the theme of Ultimate. Just gonna have
Yeah.
to die.
Guess you're just gonna have to prepare to die.
You know, play Dark Souls 1, here the Die edition.
Oh yeah. That's easier in this alternate though. Hey.
Don't say that I'm streaming. We're gonna summon all the toxic assholes.
There's no more.
It was early.
Four. Oh, you're 3.
Or
Beta.
Alpha.
knockback. Not enough healing because dead healer.
So I'm just practicing my 63 on that.
One.
Bravo?
Alpha.
Oh wait, I'm dead. I fat fingered knockback.
That's how
You can survive the knockback.
Yeah.
On the website. Knockback.
Oh, we're gonna die. I can't like.
Right.
Well, it's just damage.
Do one more with the chains, like immediately after chains. Because we're not gonna clear it with dead DPS. Great. No wait.
Interrupt what? I won't do that again.
Peyton, where are you putting your the flower in this space?
The lily.
Uh huh. Where do you use it?
Sometimes when we run from when he drops. No, I use it when we come back from the PlayStation, like an instant heal.
Why don't we? So we have a lot of time there. Why don't we try putting it there in that whole phase, just to iron out smooth out those whatever's happening right now. I think if you drop
When
it
he
when
comes-
like the first
After
markers go
knockback.
out. What was that?
After knockback, you want the Lily.
No, I think you put it down like around when I use my Penheima, which is when the first set of markers go out, and then it'll last for that whole phase, and it'll pop the heal around like then. So at least we'll make sure
Okay.
we're topped off.
How long is it before it pops the heal? I can tell you for sure. I have a timeline.
I think it's close to
15
mine.
seconds.
You said 10?
15.
15 seconds, but every time I get hit, it bursts one little heal.
Yeah, but like it still lasts till the end of those 15 seconds, right? Yeah, so if you do that at the start of Earthshakers, it'll last that entire part, and then it should go off basically right before the knockback on its final pulse.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
which
pretty
is exactly
nice.
what I want. Because the other thing is, if
Yeah.
I am late to like jumping in the middle and doing the 2 AoE heals I do, and they miss someone, they're gonna die. Because I don't still have time to throw a single target heal. So I think that will make that a little bit less tight.
Okay.
Three.
Beta.
Alright.
That was my bad. I hit my thing a bit early, and I forgot that the portal snapshots after the beam, and I placed it on the wrong side by mistake, trying to hop back a little bit earlier to try and make up a little bit more damage. Just so you all understand the exact level of stupidity I'm operating with at that moment, I want to explain it in stage detail. Beta.
Or
Delta.
Alpha.
Knockback. Right?
okay. Governing
Chain
Syndrome.
practice and then wipe. You need to be better about dodging those orbs. We're having way too many deaths on the overall, not just tonight too.
Did I fuck up? I fucked up, right? Sorry. That was me.
Oh, we were working.
Yeah, doesn't matter a lot as how we practice them. Yeah, let's tighten up those orb dodges. Like, we have way too many deaths on them at this point, so remember to like go out a little bit and sort of
Oh, yeah.
around where the explosions are going to be instead of trying to run directly to the safe spot because you're likely to get clipped.
Oh no, I ran the opposite way like an idiot.
Okay.
That should not happen usually, my bad.
Yeah, we just need to clean that up.
Learning our left from our right.
I will, like, the add-on added something and it uses True North, so it's just like, I think that's
Four.
Alpha.
Bravo.
Delta.
Knockback. Right. Alright, get ready for chains.
I'm dead. You need an interrupt.
Die. Just wipe. There's no point. If we have DPS stats, we can't do anything. What happened there? Let's
What's that?
post-mortem it.
Was that just damage? I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
was
my
thinking-
thing broke.
Yeah, yours
You
broke already.
took exactly 4 more damage than you had health at that point, Ari.
Oh.
But
Yeah, you were tethered to me. It broke.
Yeah, you had 52,029 health, and you
Alright.
took 52,033 damage.
Alright, I can spare it DPD. I'll just shield every mechanic.
Yeah,
I-
let's just be safe. The DPS checks in these cards aren't that tight anyways. It's just we can't afford deaths more than anything.
that's ridiculous.
Welcome to being a caster and ultimate. You get to live by the skin of your teeth, maybe as a treat.
You're great for LG. Oh, LG regeneration. Four.
Beta.
Alpha.
Knockback. Left. Good.
Interrupt. Q. Your reprisal.
In.
Q.
You haven't mitigated that?
Interrupt.
Clean up flop.
Still good. Damage on grid out. Blow up.
Drop.
Beautiful. Alright, tank.
Hot.
Pot. Hey, we all lived for once.
The music started with us.
Good musical.
Now to forget that part of the fight and learn a completely different part.
Should we do a small bathroom break before we start throwing our heads in?
Does anyone need a small bathroom break?
No.
Is that your way of saying that you need a hall pass?
No, I was just wondering.
Okay,
before we
no,
commit
let's
to
not ask for
an
it.
hour and a half. So
It's just been 30 minutes, yeah.
Well, yeah, if someone needs to pee, feel free to speak up.
So we can kick you from the static.
Exactly.
I don't need a divine belt.
Can't go 33 hours without peeing.
Okay.
you don't have a
That's
model like
about that.
Amazon driver?
I mean, we joke, but I feel like those world's first teams probably had models.
No,
No way.
no way. They're so casual.
Joke.
Got her. I have to throw things at them.
Or Reprise that from now on. I'll use it. Alright.
Oh, 1A.
Alright, watch the quake.
Go.
I got my heel clipped. Fuck this game.
Northwest.
Coordinate 4.
B. Going to B.
Sorry,
Order.
Faye, I put you at your spot. Yeah,
two.
you did it. That was good.
Oh,
Oh, we're missing
Sorry.
a feather, but other than that, that was almost good.
I almost lit.
Oh.
yeah, get used to the circles.
Not bad, not bad.
For first roll. Go.
So you have about like 8 seconds to get into place after that whole set of mechanics starts. So
Do
don't
not
sweat.
take the tether.
Don't take the tether. Exactly.
Got me
Don't take the
sweating.
tether, and if tanks need to sort of chill out a little bit longer to make sure that the tether doesn't accidentally get taken, then do so, you're probably fine. Go.
Got me sweating as well.
Two B.
Shit, I moved in too quick.
Go.
Thorns
D.
Yeah, there you go. We did it.
Oh no.
Bye, Faye.
I thought I had a flare by default, sorry. Idiot.
I finally remembered the mechanic that has those, by the way, with that marker. It's defamations in A12.
Oh,
B
yeah.
is a little off as well.
How so?
Uh,
To the left.
Can you just use the outside of the arena?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
recommend using the diamonds anyway.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
If you can update it, get.
Yeah, I already. It's my job. It's the map. The map job.
Group secretary.
You buy me that pencil skirt, I'll fucking wear it.
I'll get it to you for Administrative Professionals Day. Move.
Oh hell
oh,
yeah.
dead.
I got
As,
Faye.
as the only female in this party right now, I appreciate it.
Is that true? Nice.
Yep. It's It's like we're playing a different game and not actually Final Fantasy 14.
2B.
No, it's purple.
No.
I thought it was
Purple.
purple.
Shit. Okay.
I can't
It's
make
red.
it. I thought it was almost red.
I was like, I'm going to D, and I'm like, what? No.
Alright, let's go.
We are having some stats for that initial bait though, so we might need to.
I mean, people just need to move on time.
Yeah, literally, it happens during a bad part in my opener, so I'm just kind of having to muscle memory it.
I would also make sure you're definitely using it, like just paying attention to the cast bar instead of waiting for a call
Right.
out because latency is a thing. And I can't call out move early because then if anyone hears it early, then they murder us all. Go.
Oh.
4D. I like this one. Here, I was about to say I like that one. Go. Because we have like an actual shrine to work with. Gordon at 4.
Going to be.
No, honey. Go to the... Oh, wait. Yeah,
Healers, yeah, healers supposed to be going opposite.
Well,
But
I
no,
thought
because
we
we're
it's
not...
not guaranteed. It's
Yeah.
not guaranteed. We
Oh.
tested this.
So we're just
It
gonna
can
call
be
it out,
2
right?
healers, so just call
Yeah.
out.
I saw you going that way, so I just went to B. So it's fully adjust, like, no variety.
Yeah. We tested this yesterday and we had issues where 2 healers were getting it even though everyone was alive at the start of the mechanic, so.
Oh, sorry. So not only weapon how rusty.
Yes, it's not guaranteed
Just
to be a
go
specific
wherever.
setup. You just have to coordinate.
Oh.
Go. $40. Get this one has a little triangle you can use.
Fine, what do you sound?
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
I'm at 4.
I guess I'm gonna go to 2.
I think I need to be further over. On the corner.
Yeah, the tanks need to be like basically in the corner of the thing.
Yeah.
I can't be.
I keep thinking like the earthquake radius difference is smaller or bigger than it is.
Just remember that the second you see a ring go off, that area is safe to step into.
Like, even if the rocks are up, right?
Yeah.
From what you said.
It's the damage snapshot is when the animation starts, not while it's going, so. Go.
Our reprisal stuff helps.
That one doesn't hit hard. If it's free, then it's fine, but if you can save it for after, those others probably are better.
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, so
Yeah.
there's Divine Veil. I keep meaning to bring it up.
I got a divine bell on that one.
2B.
I moved.
That's fine, just accept your goof and die.
Goodbye.
Go.
I'm out of gun early.
Oh,
Sorry.
of course.
I was about to say, did we dodge into a dead body?
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm out of gun early. Oh no, fake. Yep.
No, yeah, because the corpse when they get hit
Where's
by the
that
charge
speed?
gets knocked
Yeah,
across the
exactly.
arena.
Maybe I should just start yelling corpse.
No, if anything, you were in even better shape than I was, and I still died. So, if you went at a bad time, I would.
Can we stop having people move so fast with the stack? Like, it kind of baited to the right side.
Yeah, I think I moved quick for that.
If you need to adjust your enemy bar to put it in a more visible area, you might want to think about it.
I did that like as soon as we got in here, and I noticed what the situation was.
And I made it big.
Me just here feeling out all of this, anyways.
You want the Divine Veil before the...
No,
Power,
like
right?
way after. I want it. Oops. Hang on. I can't think when I'm casting.
You're
Yeah,
good.
I'll tell you when I want it, so you notice.
Okay.
After the twisters in that case.
Go. C.
Fear for my life in this one.
Go.
Yeah. I need to be
2.
more in.
D.
I took a tethered authority.
The fucking slow ass run into the wall.
The perilous and the paralysis and the the stun. Awful.
Alright, so real quick, where do you want this Divine Veil?
Sorry, yeah. When the second set of, not second set, but like the twisters go out, the cones there, and we're all like supposed to be in the middle, I think that's a good place. Because then GCD healing there anyway,
And the
and more damage
first
coming through.
twisters or the second twisters after the earthquake?
When we're running in after the earthquake.
Okay, yeah, I can copy that.
That's where I think would be.
Alright, let's roll. Go. Two B.
Got hit. Let me see where I end up.
Go. D.
Going B.
Back to the wall.
Alright, why do we have so many people getting clipped by those still?
I got somebody
Because I'm
went
bad at the game.
left.
That one was-
We saw you not move, so you might have lagged or something. But, like...
There was like 3 people on our side.
No, I
Yeah.
definitely had somebody to my left that went early.
No, we all went on time. I was there.
Okay.
What happened on the other side? Let's
It's,
start
fine.
thinking critically about what's going wrong and how we can fix it.
I don't even understand, like, because I think it was like Odin's body. It was like, it didn't seem like he was like way out. Like, I don't know how
No.
I could have gotten him.
No, he was right next to me. He was not way out.
Huh.
Okay, that explains it. So Faye's corpse got Faden and possibly Ari.
Ah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
I just need more muscle memory of the spread position.
New strategy is going to be to go to the middle and just run in the circle constantly. But that way you're never stopping dodging. Don't actually do that. Bad idea. Go.
Does he say what there, or what does he say?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said now.
2B.
Oh, come.
Go.
Towards the south.
3.
Alright, I mean.
Oh god. I thought I saw someone at all of them.
Yeah, sorry, I was testing a new one there, because when it's far, I usually go on the one after that, but I can't make it. So, I know now, sorry.
Yeah, it just, the different positioning where he starts throws me off because it's like not just a strict time issue, it's like having
Yeah.
to figure it out. It's like, oh,
One thing that will help is after dodging the cone, after the cones have gone off, let's try and be like in the middle, loosely sort of spread apart so we can see markers. So
Yeah,
that
I
way we
saw
can
that in
react
the
equally
chart.
to every position instead of being scattered way about.
Yeah, no, and I'm just like, oh, this one's taken. This one's taken.
Exactly, and we just need to communicate hyper clearly there. So no chatter unless you're specifically saying a position that you're going to at that point. Once all the defamations are settled, flares, whatever you want to call them, the people in the stack should start assigning powers amongst themselves. Go.
I have to heal, sorry. I got her.
Uh, 2B. Go.
Northwest sorted. Okay, 2 is taken. I will go.
Oh, you wait a while, man. Oh, right, this is freaking supposed to be Dan for movement.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so I'm willing to like wait for. I got on a bug.
Yeah. I think we gotta kind of give up on calling out where Thornton is a little bit there, because we need to mark out where we're going for flares a lot more urgently.
Okay.
So if you're confused and you hear 3 different markers called out for flares, then go to the empty spot.
I also, it might, well, hang on, also this side.
Yeah.
also the giant with the glowing sword. Is a big
Yeah.
marker.
Again, look for the giant purple sword. It's a good marker. It's hard to see behind the other markers. It's a good marker. Go.
Right on a double.
Oh no, I'm a physical range DPS and I have to move.
Hurtful! But true. That's why I switched to melee.
One A.
Oh.
Go. 2.
I'll do that one.
Okay. What I was gonna say is, I think we should keep comms clear unless you see that you and another flare are running to the same side. Because if, you know, it's just you running to your corner, you don't really have to call it, because
Yeah.
someone else would see that.
I would
So
agree.
I think that will help keeping that a little bit more organized.
I would also say that if you at any point in time see Ari run into a spot, just let him have it. Because when we get back from that phase, he needs to be ready to go.
I don't know if that's a nice thing or a mean thing.
It's a nice thing. I don't want you using your like manipulation to get around the arena because you're way on the wrong side, because you're gonna probably need it right afterwards. Whereas the rest of us all have better movement utility for it. Except for the healers who can walk, I guess.
Manipulation doesn't really even work that well if I don't have something to teleport.
Go. You could use it off. Well, not quite off the tank there, but you can usually find someone who's in a better position and use it to bridge your way across. One more thing I will say is that the ES check at this part is not actually that tight, so if you use BCB in the start, it's fine. North south. 1A.
Uh-oh.
I'm so getting hit by this. I knew it. Fuck,
Yep.
sorry.
That was so rude of him.
Alright, we're getting better there. We just need to get everyone there cleanly.
And just clear the, 15 other phases of the fight after this.
There's not 15 other phases of this fight. There's like 5 or 7,
I guess
depending
maybe
on
I
who
was
you
talking about
ask.
mechanics, and then it would be
Yeah.
30 if it was mechanics. So.
Yeah, 1 every 30 seconds roughly. That's not even a joke.
There's just no breathing room in ultimates.
My favorite thing today was looking at a timeline for the Nidhogg and Simeon phase, where I was like, oh, that lasts forever. And no, it lasts like a minute. Go. One, D4.
Purple.
I know, I was getting hit by that. Move.
Okay, 2. Oh no.
Yeah, you need to be like really decisive where you're moving on DPS there. It's basically like if you see a spot, start moving towards it, and then again use the comms to sort it out if there's a conflict. Food check.
Posture check, water check, sanity check.
Posture
failed
was
all
good,
of
thank
those.
you. That's good
I
posture
need-
will last for like
We
1
still made these posture bongos.
Go. .4D. Communicate towers.
Go right. Go
Left.
Towers.
Yeah, we weren't quite in that left tower first. Remember,
Oh,
once
that
everyone's
was-
in position, the stack needs to communicate their towers.
That was really close
Nice.
though.
That was
Nice, we
very
did it.
close. It was just that one missed tower away from being perfect.
Is the healer still on the center tower from the stack?
No, because
We had two
again,
healers.
as we established, it can vary, so you have to communicate.
Right.
And can
All
we establish?
early assumptions about who gets assigned what in that mechanic were wrong is where we're at right now.
So just the stack calls like left, right, center.
Exactly. Left, right, center.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facing the boss, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. I like the tank shot in that mechanic. I just hope nobody else fucks up your job for you. Two B.
We're not 2B.
I will slap
That's-
you.
Please do not say that. I know it's a joke, but people are gonna start thinking that the call out is wrong. Go.
Alright, where did you go? There you are. Left, but dead.
I got snapshot by the earthquake.
You can also just call color if that's easier.
Let's just keep it.
Let's not. I'm
Left
not
and right.
changing the call out at this point. Everyone's doing fine on that. It's really everything else is the problem. I appreciate the suggestion, but I think we're looking for a problem as opposed to having a problem there.
Problem is a little mistress called execute.
Exactly.
Color, mistress, that color is fun.
Go. You and I both know that you don't call mistress.
Yeah, really.
Not unless you don't want a mistress anymore.
One A. Go.
Right.
Center.
Howard.
Oh, damn it, that's so funny.
It's fine. We almost have it. We just need to get that one good run there.
Yeah, if that's where we're fucking up, I'm happy because that one's an easy
Yeah.
fix, I think.
Yeah. I'm like sitting here processing. They said bright and center, and my fucking brain, I still went right. I'm like, God damn it.
I upgraded my sword and looking capacity. I now look for the knights. Without shaders, maybe the sword is not that seeable.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's why I've been using since last night.
Try and put it close to blocks.
Never works.
Put on my high contrast rage shader. Go.
I was gonna say, you can just turn purple up to the max, right?
Yeah, that's gonna go well in the later phase. So my sunglasses, I'm on 42 and everything's purple. C3. Go. center.
I stole it.
Right.
Sorry. Thank you.
Right.
Left.
Right, big heals. I got faint.
Cattle.
I got fed.
Alright, tank swap's coming up. Swap.
Yep, that was not enough. Casting on him? No, I have to heal. There's no way.
Okay, that is good to know. Okay.
Heal, heal, heal.
Oh, next terrifying mechanic. Yay.
Yep. Welcome to towers and shit.
No, this is swords, I thought.
No, let's practice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
this
take a
is
look.
swords.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
mention that we don't have a toolbox for this one.
Look away.
Wait, and then he goes.
I thought we did. That was the meteor toolbox.
Nope. This is swords. Meteors is
Cool.
afterwards.
Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Sorry, guys.
Good job, everybody. Get that dopamine.
Yeah, let's get some clean towers. Let's try to live to the next part.
Let's get a little bit of more mid there too. I know I missed shields because I used them earlier, but we're still full health.
I'm using Samba right before the towers explode, and it did last into it, so that's nice.
Okay, that works.
I
I
wouldn't
was
use
able to handle
towers
her.
when
Oh.
Samba goes off, or when towers are going off, because you're not going to be in range of everyone.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll wait
So you're
until...
going to miss, like, that's probably why, like, Faden died, because he was on the other side of the
Okay.
arena, wasn't with the towers.
Well, I'll wait
Like-
until we're grouped up then.
Like, the missile towers don't do too much damage, do they?
No,
No,
they do,
no.
like, 5,000 at most.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
thank you
currently
for letting me
doing-
know.
Yeah, what we currently did there, we had like under half HP on most people coming out of that mechanic. I think.
Yeah. And they died to the first auto attack that got weaved in with heal, so let's make sure we're taunting during the cast bar for that. I
Yes.
would rather tank swap.
You
That's-
definitely
puts a ball on you from the heal.
I think he's talking about the first one.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Because they're
Okay.
reprising it. So yes, I agree. Don't reprisal it. It's not at all on fight. Oh.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's me. That's me. Sorry.
Does his auto attack cleave?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, he
Yeah.
didn't
I
do
used that for this fight because every single boss's auto attack cleaves except for phase 6, I
oh,
think.
dang.
That's good to know.
And the eyes have auto attacks; they don't cleave either.
Dave, do you kitchen sink that first 3 cleaves at the beginning, or what are you using on that? Oh, that's okay.
Go. Wiki else off. C3. Oh, that was not where I thought that originated. My bad.
One.
Just me, but middle.
I don't know why I took that raise.
I know why I took the raise. Let's get tank busted.
I need a quick second to grab some water and some migraine medication.
Well, if that's the case, if anyone has to like go to the bathroom or anything, it's probably a good time. Really fast.
Well, we can talk about healing. Peyton, do you have anything that you want to throw? Because I have a new map that I can like use to get us all topped off right after the towers. So then after that, I can just like throw a GCD heal into mid, and then I think we're like good. But I don't know if you have anything comfier there. And then I can save
I
them
was.
later.
I mean, I have a size.
Okay.
I was using the wings or the thunders from Charibert. The first thing we on the triangle strategy, I mean, that it hits us with thunder.
Like at the very
maybe
start?
I can. You know the lightning that strike us before the earthquake.
Yeah.
I was
I
using my
agree.
temperance.
I think
that
I think you save that
Sorry.
because I don't think we need it, and then we have time to go in and heal. So
Okay.
maybe use like a lily there, and I don't know if you need to use more lilies. I don't know where you're at with generation at that point, but
I think I have
if-
one, and then I can use Medica too, I guess.
basically you tell me because like we're both wanting to use our GCD heals, but I think you're wanting to use them more than me. 'Cause you or I don't know if you're capping off. I don't know how that works, but I can like throw a new mother. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if you have something comfier there.
I'll try saving temperance so we have more mitigation. But in the healing department, I can use. I don't know if I have lilies there. I don't pay that much attention yet to that.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just use Numa and we can see there. If you're needing to use lilies, I can save it for later. But otherwise, we should be fine there.
Okay.
Is everyone here?
We'll see soon.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's moving.
We've been topped up before fight though. I think, and we have a lot of time there, so
Go. D. Go.
oh goodbye.
Don't kill me.
Nope, they're dead.
You're dead because there wasn't nothing with that.
Yeah, literally, I was on the literal polar wrong side.
That is a long time to be able to run over there. I'm surprised because I thought I'd have to sprint, but I just kind of ran and it got there.
No, that
It was
mechanic doesn't have that tight of a timing requirement. It's really just don't panic. Make sure you know where you're going, and then just go there.
Yeah, I gotta win this don't panic part.
Hey,
Right,
my
instead.
soccer team won their first game. The season, that is. First game this season.
First game ever.
Actually, no, that too.
Though I think we're dead there anyways, if someone, even if I die, so they need to be in one spot.
I'm recording. be like tactical but also decisive in that place.
And now you understand why I'm fucked.
Exactly, same. I'm only one of those too. It's just we have the opposite one of each.
Which stance, Odin?
Thanks.
Go. C3. Go.
Alright, 1.
Center.
D6 from it there, maybe?
I am using my temperance before the resolution of that part before towers.
Does that hit everyone? I just meant there because I knew you were missing a person, and I figured maybe that could save the run. But...
Do we need temperance at that point? Like, the
But it lasts 20
towers do
seconds, so-
pathetically little damage.
Isn't Quagga right after that?
Yeah, but we want to make sure the mitigation element of temperance hits everyone.
Yeah, so we want to center up for the mitigation for Quagga.
So after towers resolve,
towers.
everybody like goes to the center for minutes and
Absolutely,
heals and
yeah.
we don't.
If you are not in the center, you will die, and none of us will come to your funeral. Because they'll be way over there, and we're busy.
Time due for a lot of funerals.
30 alms from the center would be like, would reach here.
He should be in the center, I think.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
The point is more that mitigating on the towers is not actually helpful.
No, but before towers, isn't there like huge damage? The flares. Right?
Yeah, but there's not much we can do there once the tree poison.
Oh shit. Oh, how did I miss?
God loves you.
Don't complain about God alone.
Like somebody has to, right?
This is Final Fantasy. Fuck you.
No, alright, we love you as friends.
It's like God loves you. Is there Final Fantasy?
4D.
Fine.
Okay, can't kill that one.
Alright, D. Death.
But we don't have.
Practice.
Oh, it's a tank that's dead. That's unlucky.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, so I, as the low HP representative delegate, can survive a flare plus the tower fine, so we don't sit there.
Yeah.
Just to hammer that nail in.
To be fair, that's with 10%. I vote 10% just before that.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying.
We
We
don't
don't
have
need
to-
any more than that.
Yeah, completely agree. Or
And that's just the first giant raid wide we had to figure out stuff for. I think the next one will allow those cooldowns to back up for anyway. Go. center.
Oh, I walked right into it. I'm so sorry.
Right.
Fuck it, I'm bringing it. Ah!
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I had it done.
like faded. Did we
Yeah.
just like go in a little too quick there, or like I thought I got the timing well on that?
Yeah, me too, but I suppose we were, yeah, a little early.
A thing about the tethers. Please try your best not to run through them. It's like the tanks can hang out for a short little bit
Yeah,
before
it's
running them
not
across
so
the
bad.
arena, but they still need to be in place in time, and their place is a long run.
Yeah.
So, just please be careful around that, because you probably have more time to move to your spot than they have to move to theirs.
Yeah, because we wait a second.
It's like 8 seconds total between when the tethers pop out and when you guys need to be in your spots. So you have a little bit, but if a tether gets grabbed from you, you're probably not going to make it. Okie doke. Go. C3.
Oh shit, I moved early. I'm sorry, there.
You're both honestly really close to me every time.
4.
I am as far over as I can be.
Yeah, same.
It's just a really tight fit.
Yep. Yeah.
I have like 3 pixels over I can move, and that's about it. Before I risk flipping hitbox, because hitbox is weird.
Yeah, I don't trust getting too close to those. I've been burned too many times by the hitboxes in this game.
It's only a pixel wide.
Go. $4D.
Yeah.
Alright, roll again. Food check. Go. 2B. Go. Call towers.
Going right.
Center. Main up.
A lot of mid.
Good, good, good. Tech swap.
Go this way. Oh, damn, I didn't fit. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Got thrown off.
Wait, why am I alive? How?
Because you were not in line with the rest of us.
Yeah, I think it centered off of me or Ed when that last bleed.
Yeah.
Do people go clockwise for their positionals, or do you...
I tend to, but
Does
I
the
will
tank
not.
swap happen right after the stump or
But-
before the stump? Okay, so I have to mid the
Right
stump.
after the stomp.
No.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It still does a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's the stomp cast itself.
I already shirk you. You have to vote, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but you should wait. Make sure the cat. Before the
Yeah,
cat
I
comes
shirk
off
you
the-
during the cast, but I didn't mid. I'll mid that one. Okay.
Okay. Well, you reprisal the flare. I'll reprisal the heal.
Which floor
and,
we're talking about?
The
The
Angel
Okay.
Fog.
Red.
Okay.
Yeah, Angel
Ah.
Fog, I think.
What's feint CD? Could we also feint that maybe?
I'm already feigning Quagga, so again,
Right,
have
the,
to get
the
it.
other feint,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can feign it.
Only if, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we'll try that.
Go.
Yeah, yes, so be careful. Thanks to have those giant button bugs.
4D. Go.
Yeah, that was right. That was right hand.
Middle. Right.
Don't talk. Worry about it. Pro gamer.
Here y'all did it.
I think we were missing somebody in the stack.
Yeah, 'cause someone was
I
dead.
was dead. Generally in Ultimate, if someone's dead, it's over. God damn it,
Okay,
okay.
I'm gonna need you to slide your corpse over to the stack, please, and then be not dead. Also,
Like,
that was a wonderful elusive jump plus combo that you two pulled off over there, and I'm very proud of you both.
I saw earlier that I could just jump through tethers and not pick them up, so I've been
I
using
told
that
you,
a tiny
you
bit.
dumb bitch! I told you yesterday! I was right.
It's,
Still love
it's
it.
inconsistent and snapshotty. Just keep that in mind.
Oh,
Try
I'm
not to
trying
do
not to
it.
make it like a thing.
Yeah.
It was just something last minute adjusted.
Go. That might have been my fault. I think it was seconds early. Yeah, I would chalk that one up. My bad, my ears. 4D. Dash, dash, stuff like that.
Right.
Left.
That is some major bullshit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was latency thing. Probably.
Yeah, I should be safer though and go behind it. Still my bad.
Yeah.
Any type of twist or shift latency, I just want to kill it.
Oh, the toddler. Yeah.
It's just one very specific earthquake permutation that we've been rarely getting over on our side that I keep slightly messing up. I need to just get that. It's the one where it's like really close on my side of the thing.
It's awful. I know that one.
Go. One A.
Speak of the devil.
Go. Center.
Right.
Go.
I wasn't healed. Just by the way.
Oh. I got there. I think I see what they meant now.
Yeah, I think it may.
I think I understand. Peyton, you might have to save Benny and insta Benny.
Yeah.
Or not insta Benny, but just Benny him as
Yeah.
we're running back in.
I was using it for Prog, but I will save it now.
Yeah, and we have so much time there to chop people off that I'd say just don't use it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I could have also thrown like an FGC your way, but I thought you'd be fine.
Was that even
Nah, yeah,
the
but then-
The living dead killed me. Yeah.
It was
It's
living
Living
dead.
Dead.
Oh,
We ended on
okay.
those tank clusters, and he's Dark Knight.
How's the gear looking on brokenness?
Just
18%.
warn us when it's going bad.
Yeah. Good job.
11 pulls.
Okay.
20%.
Thank you.
Slowly nailing this stupid lightning spread at the start down to pixel perfect precision. Go. Three C.
Oh. You gotta hug the wall.
Yeah, we get that now.
B.
Sorry, Dave.
Where were you 2.3 seconds ago?
I'm just surprised you didn't start copying my movement of what I was doing.
Well, it wasn't working yesterday. Why would I copy your movement?
Because I wasn't doing this yesterday. I was doing it
I
today.
don't pay attention to what you do.
I mean, you probably should, so you can yell at me more.
No, that's why I don't.
Yeah, just I get close to the wall, wait for the electricity to go
Yeah,
out.
no, I just
Nuclear.
misread where it was. I thought it was further away.
I thought it was fine, but I accidentally inched forward.
Yeah, he'll catch your heels sometimes.
I'll be honest, I was following his positioning. Seems like he knows where he's going. Go. to learn Freudian twisters. $4D.
You're right.
Go.
D. Oh, wait, not D. D. Going around the tether.
Oh, there's a person dead.
Yeah.
I
We
will.
did it.
Still
That
get the
Yeah,
first
tether.
one is my problem.
I was,
when
I
we
was
get that
almost
one.
proud. I was like, I'm bringing you guys the tether at D. Like, oh, who's gonna get the tether at D? Somebody take the
You
tether.
are.
I almost
It's
feel
you.
like we're better at that mechanic than at the earthquake.
I hate this fucking earthquake so much.
I hate the twister tones.
The fuck is this, a Dairy Queen?
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, Ged's gonna get like ice cream and scream.
Go.
I haven't had ice cream.
Sir, would you like a twist coat?
I mean, I would scream out excitement because I haven't been able to have ice cream with my diet.
Technically the same, but I'm mad.
Good for me. I'm trying to substitute out calories so I can have alcohol.
2B. Go.
Right.
Left.
Again.
Benningham? Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
there's a new debuff now because they reworked it in the last patch.
He wasn't full health though, so I was wondering, but yeah. Can't go outside.
Yeah. Delivery.
We're good about
You don't have
to
to
look at that.
Alright. I have no idea how to do it.
Does he honestly just come in for like 30 seconds and then
Yes.
leave time?
Counterclockwise. Don't know what that means. But you
I
know
do.
what?
Oh wait, no,
Look
this is
away.
Look
right.
away, look away, look away.
I fucked.
We're in the wrong spot this time.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Oh my.
That's
And
fine.
then you have to stop
Uh,
here or
nope.
something.
I need to look at the rate plan.
You're in the wrong
Yeah.
spot.
I don't think we have one for that one.
We might.
No.
I think that's
The
second,
second
one.
line.
No, the second one ends right before it.
Oh no.
I have a document that has it in it.
I'm gonna pull up my one.
I'm gonna teach y'all about the fun of the
Yeah, you're right. No.
Dragonsong's Reprise early guide that has shown up. That has all the timelines and everything in it.
I was
I-
just about to post that one.
That is very helpful.
Actually got it this morning.
Alright, here is a thought. We have an hour and a half left. We probably need to get to the point where we know what we're doing in the next mechanic in order to progress. Do we want to back out now and take our break? Repair and all of that? Or do we want to grind our face against this a few more times and not know what we're doing and risk not making Prog past that tower phase?
How about number one?
Yeah, I like the first idea.
Okay, so let's take our break now. Let's just go out. Come back at like 44-ish past. Your assigned reading for your break is the part of that guide about sanctity of the ward.
Remember to repair.
Yes.
Good job though. We did well so far.
Alright, well, I guess we'll have like 5 more minutes before they continue. Actually feeling quite good about myself though. Constantly pulling the tether just fine, I guess, but like it's a little bit inconsistency, I guess, for the team. Like the cleave still kill people and stuff, so I don't know. Well, I think everyone knows what they're doing, so we're pretty much okay. Let's try to proc the next one, next mechanic, I guess.
Cat, are you there?
Yeah. What's up?
You know that one shitty raid group I used to be in that I measure our success against because I have an unhealthy obsession with pounding them into the dirt?
Yes, I'm assuming
We're ahead of them.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm still in their Discord. They need a sub for Friday.
I think we're progging pretty okay though at this rate, like steady.
For having 3
Yeah.
new people as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very much
it's
so.
just... I've been a little bit scatterbrained the 2 days, but I'm getting better on it. It's a stressful week.
Oh, I'm not all the way here today. I'm surprised I've made little mistakes I have so far.
You don't want to know what I just dealt with. I was like, I'll get up. I'll go and visit for a moment. And my fiance had a horrible nosebleed. And so I just see him there with a tissue covered in blood. So I hand him more, and he takes it off his nose, and more blood spills out onto his shirt at that point in time. It stopped now. It was just a really, really bad nosebleed. But I'm sitting there like, oh, fuck. So I'm a little bit, not fully with it at the moment. If I mess up, I apologize.
Oh, I'm just really tired, and then I also spent 4 hours of my workday yelling at technically my boss. I'm getting close to finding a new job at this point, as I have been now getting a friend really pushing me to to apply for a job that would put me on his team. It'd be fully remote, which would be nice. And like a 30% pay raise if I did get it, so that'd also be nice.
There's like 70,000 different ways of doing this mechanic.
Yeah.
My understanding of this mechanic is basically just you go to one of the intercardinals, and the other group goes to the other set of intercardinals, and then you just move based off of the paladins. And you just have to kind of like feel out dodging the balls properly.
Yeah.
I saw. I was watching Happy's group, and they figured out the way of making it a little bit easier. Is that the jumps come from the Dark Knight, who's separate, and the second group goes and moves behind the Dark Knight, and then the first group's Aaron Cardinal away from them, because he tends to be just lower one of the paladins, so it's in a good spot.
Yeah, that's what's in the document I linked.
Yeah.
you need
One
to
is across
defend-
from the Dark Knight, 2 is on the Dark Knight.
Yeah, it's kind
There's
of like
that one is.
E2S.
then
You have
you
to have
ro-
distance.
Hmm?
Oh, I was just saying you have to have distance away from the Dark Knight. That's why Group 1
Yeah,
has to go
Yeah,
away.
because he does a stack damage jump, so
Wait, is it like distance
Approx-
from the Dark Knight?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because they can
Yeah.
go from party 1 to party 2 back to
then
party
back
1.
party 1, back party 2 again.
Right, but so then that means that if party 1 goes behind the Dark Knight, they all die?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm helping a friend with housing. Meanwhile, now you know what I'm trying to tell him.
Oh, sorry, I'm ready. Oh, I pressed I was ready. I'm so dumb. And short-term memory loss.
Yeah, all right, let's go. But yeah, for the most part, we will probably basically stick with our groups for that, like we have for the first part. And we'll just have to designate a couple people as floaters. So, Faye,
Hello.
you and me get to floaters.
Cool.
Because
Whoa.
I can get all the way across the arena in a blink, and so can you.
Same.
I mean, technically, I can too.
Not in the same way.
You're not good.
Backflip.
The only person on our side who would be faster to get over there would be Ski, and I'd really rather not separate the healers out if we can.
I've played Dragoon. You are not. You do not have it.
Sorry, I was deafened. Do you guys have like the groups assigned or whatever now?
The groups are just the same groups as we have normally. It's just that a couple of us will have to float in case it's 2 people from the same group who get picked, and that'll
it-
be me and Faye.
2 swords on the Dark Knight side, and then 1 sword
Yes.
to the opposite.
Are we trying to equalize it to be 4 and 4, or 5
Yes.
and 3 is okay?
Yeah,
or-
4 and
okay.
4. It's a split.
And that works every time, right? That means that if someone from the opposite group say... Wait, how does
If
this
2
work?
people in the same group get it, then the person from the other group needs to float
Needs to
over
float.
to you.
Right, and there's... Yeah, since we have one on each side, there's never a case.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
that works.
That's
Okay,
why it's
great.
me
So
and Faye.
we
Yeah.
float if we get the mark.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
The mark is determining what group you're in. Other than that, I would like you to go to consistent sides. Like, I'm not going to have the group that normally goes on the letters go all the way over to the numbers just because someone in their group was there. Like, if you don't have a marker,
Right.
just go to your side that you would have in the first phase.
But if I have, let's say I have the 2 marker, I'm staying on the Dark Knight still.
2, you're staying on the Dark Knight, yes, and 1's going across. So the only people who need to worry about positioning are the people with the swords and you and me, Faye.
Okay.
And then how do we find the safe
Wait.
spots are going to be the Dark Knight and opposite the Dark Knight. So
Right.
is
Oh.
someone going to call
Yes.
out Dark Knight?
Yep, and then depending on whether you're going clockwise or counterclockwise, you go like...
Like 3 notches or something, right?
It's gonna vary who
Very
gets 1
predation.
sword and who gets 2 swords. What I'm saying is if during that first set of mechanics, and we have the 3 knights charging at the start of the Thornton phase, you would normally go towards a letter unless you have a sword telling you not to. It'll make more sense once we're in there and I can use the markers to explain what I mean.
Yeah.
And then,
Alright.
then one question is like it says like Thornton and the Eye. Is there 2 separate things?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so are they?
The eyes are
I
the
thought they were
knight.
close to each other. Are they not?
They can be. I think there's a chance they spawn on both sides of the arena. Most of the time I've seen so far it's been a 90-degree angle, but you just need to make sure you're looking away from both.
Okay.
But it is a giant ass purple eye and really hard to miss.
Okay.
Just to be clear, your body of your character has to look away, right? Not
Right.
or your
Yes.
if your camera's looking away, that doesn't count.
That's
right?
fine.
That's
Yes.
Wait.
Or as I saw on Twitter, why can't we just close our fucking eyes?
Yeah, you have to literally point your character away from it.
Okay, yeah, because if you're using like legacy movement, sometimes you can end up, like I end up spotted in the wrong direction sometimes. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Food check if you need it.
Muscle memory stadium.
Four.
4, 3, 3, 3.
1.
Alpha.
Bravo.
Hello. Oh, Charlie.
Knockback. Left. Start moving towards your positions for chains.
Oh crap.
Oh.
Wipe.
I didn't see until I hit the jump button that had triangle instead of circle. Because yours overlapped on mine.
Wiggling probably helps.
Yeah, wiggle, jump, do whatever you have to do. Jump is in like the space bar jump, not necessarily as in the ability jump. That might not help. Because I think the marker stays in the same spot, but if you like actually
it
jump,
does
then
not,
it
yeah.
moves.
Yeah, it does stay in the same spot. Which is weird because all the other tethers in this game actually jump with me.
I'd always get scared when the Dragoon would jump and they had like the eye tether because it just like goes crazy.
The new Apple eye tether. Charlie.
Carl.
No.
You can have Carl. I'll go to Beth Bonnie. I don't know what we called her. Knock back.
It's Bonnie now.
Filled up.
Right. Chain positions.
Can interrupt. This is your reprisal.
Out. Damage on a doubtful. Back to Greenote. Burn. Just get her up and try and phase.
I have to heal. I have to heal right now.
Cooldowns, potions. Healers. Ranged. Melee. Get LB. Way too late.
And did you see where it got me?
It was just HP.
You
weren't
just
topped off.
weren't topped off, yeah.
Okay,
You
Good
missed a
luck.
heal, I think.
my bad.
If we have LB there, Ged, as soon as you move into position, just blow it.
Yeah, I'll try. Don't
Yeah.
have a lot of wiggle room at that time, but yeah.
I do wonder if it's better to do that or tank LB.
I kind of tend to think that that's pure damage and won't be mitigated by tank LB. That's usually how mechanics like that work to make sure you actually do them.
Three.
Carl,
Oh, okay, I'll
Delta.
pick B. Okay, I'll pick B.
B is for Belta.
Oh,
Alright.
Just let this one go. Honestly, I don't think we really need that much more chain practice. Just
Yeah,
accept
we
the death
should
as a death.
live.
I forgot the bell there, sorry.
I saw it.
Pretty sure that wasn't caused the bell.
It
Pretty
was.
sure.
What?
Pretty
You
sure I
have
was
enough
too
health.
close.
I don't see a mark for too
I-
close here.
Yeah, I saw. How much
No,
we're
I
at.
think I jumped in too early.
It's
Big-
possible, but you
yeah.
also died at like 40k from
Yeah.
what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
So
for what
it
it's
might have
worth.
been both,
I,
but you
I've
definitely wouldn't
noticed-
have lived anyways.
Yes, exactly. I've noticed what HP people die at from mechanic anywhere like around that mark, so not surprised.
On tether.
Four.
Three.
Carl,
Bravo.
or Mike, I'll go to Delta. I'll go to Delta. Yeah. I was in too close. My bad.
Adjust, open go.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yes,
why?
we're already fucked. We're already fucked. Doesn't matter. Because, like, again, DPS death is not letting us beat this phase right now. So, as much as adjusting would have helped there, if someone dies, just wipe it. Honestly, my fault. Carl,
Bravo.
Delta.
am I an idiot again? I might be an idiot again. No, we're good. Knock back.
Oh.
Done.
Okay, I'm an idiot. Alright, yeah, that was my bad. I see what happened there. Just like, it's my fault.
Oh, it's 2 minutes long.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't even
long
know
game,
why they
yeah.
give you a damage down there when it's like the whole party and you're not gonna make it anyways. Just kill us.
Because you can practice mechanics from that
Yeah.
point onwards if you
Oh,
have a damage
true.
down, so it's still good for Prog to have a damage down instead. That was my bad. I just messed up. Keep getting my steps out of order.
Not couldn't do. I'm not going anywhere right now. Rotation's fucked.
Four.
2.
Alpha.
Delta.
See.
Knockback. Right.
Yeah, I heard.
This might be doable as long as this gets interrupted. No, we're dead.
I heard you say right, and I knew it was right. Somehow I still.
It was right.
What?
Nothing. I just thought I had aggro on one of them for a second.
They like marks you for the when you first have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I had like the A and I was like, that is odd. I feel like
4.
3.
Oh,
Carl.
great.
Carl was fine. Knockback.
Still.
Right. Different chain positions.
I really didn't have any further to go.
Ari, this is like,
Out.
by the way. Are you standing inside the boss when he does the knockback?
I would think so. I mean, I was
Don't.
right at the wall.
Be a little bit further out. I know it'll look like you're probably gonna hit the wall, but you should be fine.
Okay.
Also, the wall is not instantaneous, and I have slid
Yes.
into the wall multiple times and walked right back out. If I'm being entirely honest with you.
I don't think the wall itself kills you. It's the outside of it does.
Yeah.
I not have one?
No, it was on me.
Okay.
Well,
We were standing on top of each other.
Remember, wiggle if you're standing on top of someone.
If you're not a caster, you can jump for free, I think. Other than samurai, right?
That's only in very specific spots for them.
I have cast times too.
I have cast times. I have all the cast times.
I have
I
built
have two, technically, depending on where I am. If I am going out to a marker, I have a cast time at that point in time.
Four.
Carl.
Bravo.
Knockback. Right. Chain position.
Dead. No interrupt. One ding.
Yep. Okay. What did you die to there? Did you like take a tick from the tether? No, probably it's not worth overanalyzing. Let's just go again.
Carl.
4.
Alpha and Delta.
Knockback. Right. Out. Too many people got flipped by that.
4.
Carl.
3.
Alpha.
I'm glad somebody got that.
I love that shit.
It's so toxic.
Knockback.
I've been saying secretly every time you say it.
Right. Out. Sprint out. We're good. It's getting less tight as we get better at it. Alright, next. Potions. Healers. Rain. That was on party. Try and DPS them down, heal up. Now we're fucked. Try and get it. No. Try and live, Ari.
Maybe? Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
Poke the boss.
Just hit the boss, hit the boss.
Yeah,
and then
just
die.
hit the boss. Hit the boss before you run to the wall. Hit the boss.
You
This
guys
game.
are such wimps. Why didn't you? Oh,
You
I'm
do?
a wimp too. I died.
Does that count?
I think so. It's just outgrowing, not necessarily hitting,
I
right?
Okay,
think I
good.
got a blizzard off.
Alright.
People were saying for so long you had to hit him, and I was just hoping.
How did I live? I don't know. Let's kill it.
You lived because you were not in the stack when the thing went across the whole party, so the second one going across you didn't kill you.
Yeah.
He also still wasn't in there when the explosion from that went off, because that's
Yeah.
what killed a lot of us.
I don't know if I did something right there or was doing something wrong. But we got here.
Whether it was intentional or not, did the exact right set of things in order to live there, which everyone else did not.
You have a special gap tonight, Ari.
I know.
Real quick before
been
my
lucky today.
brain slips on that. Actually, never mind. I'll talk about this later. I've realized something about how we're handling that Charbert phase, and we're gonna need to make a slight adjustment.
Okay.
Sounds like a next week thing.
Yes. We need the tanks to not go first because they have to tank LB, and I'm worried about them getting locked in animation lock when they need to be moving
Oh, for the later one?
for the loop. Go. Two B. Go.
Right.
See?
Good aside from the one dead person.
And the now 6 dead people.
7.
Pretty much that.
Moving that.
This is called ultimate Whitnap. 1 dead equals 7 dead equals 8 dead.
Basically, yeah.
Can you refresh the where we go for the Dark Knight? Dark Knight would be, for
Right.
example,
So let's talk about that. So basically, what we're gonna do is our groups for the charges at the start when we split into 2 groups and have the lightning spread in the corners, right?
Yeah.
Go to where your group would go, either on the Dark Knight or opposite it. If you have a sword, then you need to know that the 1 needs to be across from the Dark Knight and the 2 needs to be near the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
If 2 of the people in your group get a sword marker, then the designated floater, in this case me and Faye, will go join the other group for the purpose of the mechanic, and that's it. So basically, you find the Dark Knight, who to my understanding is always at an intercardinal, so B,
Okay.
D, 2 or 4, and that in your case, Faden, you would go to B or D. If you notice you have a sword over your head, if it's 2, you need to be next to the Dark Knight, which could be at
Yeah.
2 or 4, or across from the Dark Knight, which could be at 2 or 4. Other than that, you don't need to worry about anything. It's just me and Faye that need to worry about the next part.
If you have 1 sword, that you do have to be away from him, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 1 needs to be across from the Dark Knight, 2 needs to be in front of the Dark Knight, because it's distance-based as well. So if you're too close, it'll just kill everyone.
And then you need to be like slightly clockwise or counterclockwise,
Yes.
depending on the paladin.
I will call left or right in all likelihood, just because that's my better conception of it, based on
And that's-
looking at the inside of the arena.
Okay.
And then you would just go 1, 2, 3 over, or 1, 2, 3 over.
We start on this position on the 3 over.
Yes, and
Or-
then you move that direction as the orbs are going.
Yeah, 3 before the next diamond. Big diamond.
One important thing about that mechanic, you see this golden rim right here?
Yeah.
Do not leave this portion of it when you're running to avoid the orbs. If you are
Oh.
out here, you will get clipped by an orb and die.
Perfect.
This right here is your marker for how far out you can go. Be on this golden stripe.
Carry.
We need to get there and see it in action in order to really understand it. So
What
let's
a
go.
generous amount of space Dr. Ozma gives us. Or Mr. Ozma. He's not a doctor. Yeah.
How do you know?
It's a doctor.
I appreciate the one fan fest where they're like, this is the guy who designed Ozma, and he's just had that name ever since. Because no one could remember his real name.
It's not even that hard, although I don't remember it.
Exactly. Move. D4. Go.
I moved too fast.
Oh fuck!
Center.
I'm in front of it. I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, I'm in front of it. Oh, but I can't get that.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't matter. But it's always good to practice.
Yep, still should have done it.
It's so hard to not run in front of that fucking tether, too.
I think I just took too long to find Barton, and then I was like freaking out. But yeah, I should probably do it. I think
Yeah, now's a good time for a final food check. If you just pop 2, you'll be good for the rest of the night.
I don't know if I lagged there or what, but I felt like I moved when everyone else was over here.
What I saw was I saw you move slightly early, which can vary based on latency. What you see. What you see. Go.
Oh right. No way. Bye.
Oh!
Sure.
I was about to say disgusting tank privilege, and then you added think less. So less bad.
Yeah, same. I got cleaved too.
And then we all did.
Then I did by myself.
You get a cleave. You get a cleave.
I got cleaved and I'm about to make it everyone else's problem.
sword and wrist tree.
Under that kill me. Ultra.
Go. Three C. Go. Center.
On right.
Left.
I ultra.
What happened there?
Didn't have one in the north. I think Faith died from the flare.
Oh, too close to each other? Okay, yeah, I got it.
That was
Yeah, it hits for 605,000 in that case. Neat. Go. Four D. Move.
Go right.
Left.
Red. Go left.
I like feel the progress, but also like because it's just that one mechanic, we're not getting any further in because of it.
Yeah.
So it probably feels like things are going a little bit worse than they are right now. So just keep in mind that they're going fine adjacent. Go. Oh, he's yelling watch.
Ah.
1A.
It's a fun pattern today.
Go.
Going right.
1A.
Middle.
Center.
can't go.
I thought I was close enough to the center, sorry. Oh, and I'm gonna
Sorry,
die.
you couldn't die.
Tank buster.
Really, I'm very lucky today.
Yep.
Right, Dark Knight.
Alright. So just start splitting into your groups a little bit. Say your group is the other group, both phase.
Oh gosh.
Look away.
Oh, I thought it was. Sorry.
Oh
I
no.
did not see which direction that was either.
We're supposed to go the other way. Shit.
Prog though.
Yeah.
I was facing out of the arena.
Okay, so you
I don't
can't
know.
face out the arena. You
Um,
can't. It has
for
to be
group
behind
two,
the arena.
The
For-
eyes
for-
were at separate sides, like Thornton and
Alright,
the eyes.
let's let's one at a time right now.
Sorry, excited.
It's fine. Ski, what were you saying?
Yes, group 2, our eye was actually behind us. So if you were facing out, that's what you got
Oh,
hysteria.
Yeah, it's you have to look for both Thornton and the eye, and look away from both, and it's going to be awkward no matter what. When that mechanic is coming up, I want everyone to split into their two groups so that the two of us who have to float have a good idea of where we're going. Because if I have both Fays over here with everyone else in my group, I then have to do about 3 times as many calculations to figure out whether or not we need to float people. So if you
Could we
two
be
could
like-
gravitate over towards the letters a little bit, that would be great.
Yeah. I thought I was like there that side. Sorry.
No,
like
you're on,
between B and
you're on
C
our
would be
side.
okay, right?
Once the cones are over, as long as you're not like directly behind Thornton or near him, you're fine. Just make sure that you're like sort of starting to get that way so we can see. Also loosely gather so you know if you have the sword or not. Do not be like immediately on top of each other.
Yeah.
For reference, my side's the letters, right?
Yes, it's the same as the first part.
That's where I was trying to.
Yeah, but you were both over on the numbers side, that's why I'm bringing it up.
I don't know what numbers letters are anymore.
I know, neither do I.
Damn it. Or keep going.
I speedran Mario's Time Machine, not Mario Teaches Typing.
One is red, right? That's what I know. Colors.
Yes, but colors aren't going to work there because you still need to be with your
I
group.
know. I'm just numbers, colors, letters. Very complicated stuff.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's always into cardinal, so it's never going to be red. So your best place to gather is actually more towards C.
I have a
That's
question.
Oh right.
Oh, gather on 3 or C.
He has a question.
Okay.
We're moving essentially towards where the closest one to us dashes, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's the
But you
easiest
can
way.
also tell based off which way they're pointing. I just need more practice, and I'll be able to
Yeah.
call out which
They
direction.
they dash in the direction that they're facing first.
Yes, I know. I just need more practice telling which way they're facing.
As
Thank you.
stated, others will be.
They're big, bulky Catholics. They all look the same.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
my problem.
Let's beat
Yeah,
them up.
same.
Silhouette
Which
is
side is
makes
the
nice.
front of you and which side is the back of you? Some of you hold your swords forward, some of you hold them backwards. I'm confused. Go. Three C.
Nope.
Go.
Practice.
Center.
Just practicing running together. The towers still
Oh.
I assume there's not a point to be raised there, right? Or is there a possibility? they
If
can't?
you can get into position in time, it might work if you can get into a tower.
That's a good point.
That stack is actually livable with only 2 people.
Okay. Okay.
But it depends on what your assignment with that mechanic is.
Well, he's dead, so he'd always be stacked, right? So
Yeah, should always be.
if the
But
raise-
it seems to be inconsistent what it actually does when someone's dead. Because sometimes people seem to get hit twice by the flares, and sometimes they don't. It's not. Go. 2B. Go.
Right.
Go left.
Alright, come back together.
The saddest bit.
Alright, Buster coming up.
Doesn't get up. Go over here.
Come closer, you're gonna get coned. You need to be in the stack at all times, basically.
Go on the float.
Yep. Start migrating towards your position so I can see what's going on. Clockwise. Odin 1 is across, 2 is near,
Yep, 2 CP here.
2 is on the wrong side.
So we would go this way.
Yep, we go left. And then when that goes off,
Ah.
you would wait. And you would
The
go to where
other
it's personally
clockwise. The other clockwise, okay.
Yeah. It's actually going to be easier for me to do clockwise
took
and counter here.
Ever for this one sword up here. I felt like.
You have a long time to walk over, which is nice.
Yeah, I just need to see it more so I can actually see the fucking knights.
Yeah,
They all
you
look the
have
same.
like I want to say 13 seconds or so between when the mechanic fully starts, when the Sanctity of the Ward cast finishes, when the stacks actually go off. It's like from when he goes untargetable, you have 10 seconds to be in position.
When
Ah.
he's casting Sanctity of the Ward, though, the Dark Knights aren't in place yet, are they?
Yes, they are.
They
Oh,
are?
Once
really?
they jump
No.
away as the
Oh,
cast ends, and then they immediately come into
you.
place as the cast ends.
thank you.
You have a lot more time. The Dark Knight is there before the swords are there.
If y'all see it, say something. If you see something, say something.
I
There's a
find it
lot
useful
going on
to-
there, and I've got a lot to call, so
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be just pay attention.
I mean, if somebody
I
else
think-
sees the Dark Knight and is sure of it.
We can't have 3 different people
There's-
calling out
Oh,
mechanics
okay.
at the same time.
That's true.
And there's too many callouts. You have to see the eye, you have to see where
Yeah.
they're facing, you have to see where the Dark Knight
Exactly.
is. I think it's just practice.
It's,
I'm
it's
using what
really
I'm
gonna
out.
be one of those personal responsibility mechanics where you have to pay attention to the arena and go from there, and the only thing I can reasonably call out is clockwise or counterclockwise.
Mhm.
And whether or not we need to float, because otherwise there's too much going on there for me to call every single thing.
I say yes, and I do as Sen said, watching only yellow and violet.
Yeah, that's what I've
Correct.
seen so far.
For the Dark Knight, I mean.
On that one, the eye was right behind where people were standing on the marker.
Yeah, so just look away from it and look away from Thornton.
So you just look inside of the.
Yeah,
No, you'd have to
just
angle
wherever
I would
Thornton and
say,
the
like,
eye aren't.
Like
Okay,
perpendicular to the eye, probably, some way.
It probably varies.
Yeah.
It might
depends a lot.
not always work that way. We can't assume. You just have to
So-
look for both and look away from both.
Yeah, so in this, like, let me just give an example. So if it was on 1 and Thornton was on 4, I would look towards B and C, and then that'd be fine.
Yes,
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm just. Yeah.
as long as you're not like on B or C, in which case you would be looking at probably one of them, just because cones.
Sure. Yeah.
A good, safe idea is try and look outside the arena unless it's right behind you.
I agree. I think that's actually really clever.
That's what I've been trying to do. The one time it was right behind me.
Because if there's nothing right behind you, you don't need to know where either of them are. Go. Late.
Got him. Don't Benny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Don't forget that we have like second wind and bloodbath too. 4D.
I'm so sorry, Fade, and
No worries.
Go. honestly, there's no point in practicing this mechanic without everyone here.
Wait, I did it. I went.
That's kind of cool that we can just start wiping faster now.
Yeah, just if we have multiple deaths going into that, just wipe it. There's no point in us
Because we're
half
usually
fast
pretty
practicing.
good. And if there's someone dead, you can't beat the towers.
Yeah, we got 23 minutes left. I want to make them count. Go. One A. Go. Center.
Left.
Right?
Okay. Read wide.
No Benny? Oh, we can go up. I got him. We're gonna die.
We
How much
are
right now?
in a bad
Do you have
way.
it
Not
with
in distance.
Gonna kill someone?
Oh, I'm involved. I already
No,
have it
the
up.
Hey,
phone
it
is
doesn't-
on the
Don't worry about it. I got it.
other thing.
Wow,
Whoa.
good job, guys. Nice
Yep,
save.
nice.
I mean, I did not do that
Focus,
alone. I will
focus,
definitely
focus,
say.
focus, focus. Clear comms. Counter. Look away.
Oh,
Oh, they're gonna get slipped.
this is clockwise.
Yeah, I just thought of that too. Yeah.
Is it clockwise? Misread.
Wait, what? I went clockwise and I couldn't
No.
find this next one.
Go to
Me
his
and
counter.
me and Ski went the right direction.
What, didn't you call
One call
counter?
out.
I did.
Okay.
We were not lining up like 3 clicks to the left of the marker. We're all sitting on the marker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
When I call out clockwise or counterclockwise, move just 1, 2, 3 over. 1, 2,
Three
3
over.
over.
Real quick, and after we get done with the towers, can I do first feint and you do the tank buster because it just fits in better for me starting my burst?
I have so much going on there.
Would it be
I
better
can
for
do
you to
it.
do it
I can-
second?
Uh,
Because it fits into my ramp up a lot better. I can double weave it in.
yeah, the thing is that by the time the second one comes around, all of my burst is up. And my burst is stronger.
Okay, I have some footage I'd like to go over, but we can do it after
Sure.
Yeah.
we finish bowling, because I want to know exactly, you know, which ball we're supposed to be safe around.
How many heals were burned on to keep me alive on that one?
You were taking like
all.
normal damage. I don't think that slashing resist affects the swipes. I think it just affects his auto attacks.
Hmm.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
but
was
he can probably
flabbergasted.
weave his auto attacks in with the
Yeah,
swipe. That's the
for
problem.
sure.
I think we just got lucky there more than anything. Go. Part of the reason they don't do a lot of fights with really threatening autos is because ticks are inconsistent. For D. Go. Center.
right.
Yeah, the reason I can't do that feint is because I'm in Shroud, and if I don't get it there, I miss it in this phase entirely. Counter.
Oh,
You
it's
wait for that
slow.
orb to go off, and then you keep moving, and you see that gap right there.
Oh, I
Yep.
see it. I see
Yeah,
it.
I gotta get that timing. That shit's gonna be like predation shit. I will get it though.
Yep.
But I think we are at the right click.
We were. It's just that I know I moved too early
I moved
I
too
did
because
too.
I
got
thought that the
excited.
explosion in front of us had already gone off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to wait for an orb before going, right?
Yes.
Like we go into it.
Yeah,
and
wait
that's-
for one to
okay.
go off.
There'll be one that'll basically go off right in your path, and then once that goes off, you just run along to where in between the next two is. I don't know how many ticks it is. There's
Yeah.
I
probably
think
a
it's
guide out
supposed to
there.
be like 6.
I think it's
I
3
have-
from the next marker, right?
I
Yeah.
have
Yes.
footage.
Yeah.
I
So
can
from
post
here
screenshots.
to here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And just remember to stay on this gold band. If you step on the silver, you will die.
So,
Yeah.
like here?
2, 3, yeah.
Man, predation and shit.
Good thing
Let's
Mark
just
moved.
keep getting there though, so we can
Yep.
get the initial placements right.
I have no idea what killed you. Okay, whatever.
Killed who?
Gab. He died before
Oh,
we got hit
Gaze.
by the thing.
Gaze.
I.
Ah.
Yeah, Gaze.
Get froggy though.
Yep. Go. C3.
Oh shit, I got clipped. Sorry. Watch it.
That's not far enough back.
I don't know how it's my bad.
Swipe, swipe. No point in going through this right now.
I'm dead.
I mean, both of us fucked up, so.
I thought it was dead there for what it's worth.
Yeah, both. I thought both of us would have died, but I guess we were just close enough.
I've found the very exact spot in each one of these 4 spots I can stand where I am the maximum distance away. And then sometimes I start moving in a little bit early just to frighten you. And because I can see it. Move. One A. Go. Center.
A.
Left.
Right?
I will wait.
Okay. Another.
Your groups. Clockwise. Look away.
Oh no, I got
Oh fuck.
A bit too early.
Oh my god, I did it. Uh-oh.
There's
right
the fun
away.
shit.
Oh, this one's super fun.
Oh,
this
it's
one's
not.
back.
The long cast back.
Oh, good, and stuff still targets dead bodies. Lovely.
The meteors part's
Oh,
the
it
part
happens.
I saw the Prog got stuck on for World First, so
Right away.
Meteor Mario Kart.
yep.
The fun thing is somebody made a macro so you can do a stutter step that's just perfect placement.
Why would you do that when you don't need to?
Yeah, you could just keep walking. I mean,
Yeah, there's just literally a way to just keep moving at full speed and you make it just fine. Why do people make things more complicated on themselves than they need to be?
it's fun.
Got a macro that lets me stutter step perfectly and place the meteors in the exact same way I would otherwise anyways. But they're just slightly rounder. Go. D4. Go. Center.
Right.
Left.
That's right. Oh, we died.
Yeah, you died. Towers.
Oh, where am I?
You got high rolled on both things is the problem, I think.
Did I miss some meat?
Possible. You got high rolled by like 500.
Oh. Try to delay mine a little bit more.
Go. C3. Go.
Right.
Oh,
Left.
Center. Oh no, what?
I lost my stance.
Okay, sorry, I thought this was something critical.
Yeah, that's why I hesitated saying it.
Okay. I see why that's an oh no, but I thought it was a bigger oh no and I just need to
Odin,
check.
get away from Odin, get away from Odin. Ari, get away from Odin.
17 different buttons to click all at the same time.
I'm gonna need you to kitchen sink every fucking mechanic in this fight.
I'm gonna have
Set
to
up
go.
a macro that hits all your tank cooldowns at once.
I might have to.
No.
Straight up.
No, I know.
Clockwise. Look away. Eye is right here, be careful.
Oh.
What?
like
Feel-
any mids and stuff for like the slash there, or
I think we might. I'm not sure yet because we haven't seen it cleanly.
The guide says personal mitts are best to be used there, I think.
Personal myths are a myth in this game. I have stuff, and I don't know if there's enough time to buff them before, so we might have to have each side use their own shit, but I don't think so because we're not doing anything, and we both have buff GCD heals, so I
It
think we
should be
That's
fine
the
as long as
between-
we're always 4-4.
and then it
Like
used to
the
be probably
guide
easy to
thing
do
mentions
properly.
mitigation, but only if you're doing a 3-5 split and we're floating instead. So
You still need heals after the hit.
Yeah.
First
right?
one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But I think we got like 2 stacks together.
go
Right.
late.
I feel like such a dick when I see someone late and like pre-cast Swift cast before they've died.
It's called being a good.
That's
Sorry.
not being an asshole. It's skill.
Yeah, so
I used to do the same thing on Red Mage. Don't worry about it. I don't think I'm an asshole. A lot of people might disagree. 4D. Go.
I'm good, sorry.
Just try and practice. Center.
Right.
Oh, I could have tried. I don't have Swift though.
Hi. You got a tether.
Hi. I'm going this way. You can get a ways out into this wall too.
I got very far in there with that backflip.
Oh god, I'm
Hi.
sorry.
Wait, do we just go? Oh.
Yeah, just let it go.
hey, just go into the wall. Hey!
I auto ran for a second. I was just gonna stay back here.
Welcome to the antisocial club back here.
I always see you when you're facing away, and it's like, and then
I
I
wonder,
realize
wonder what the Dragoon's doing.
being fast and stuff.
It is a requirement of being Dragoon. You have to backflip in.
Is it actually optimal?
No, it's not. It's supposed to sprint.
No.
Really?
Yeah, my bad. Just
I
let that
get
one go too, I think. It's so early. 2 is probably it. It's a pain in the ass. Sorry, I'm like brain lagging now.
Or at the end of the night, so.
I mean, it's only the 3rd hour of doing the exact same thing for the for 2 minutes over and over and over.
Oh, we're not getting
fair
2
or
minutes in.
anything.
We're getting 5 minutes in.
We're getting a minute and a half in tops.
It doesn't feel so long.
We're at least getting 2 minutes in.
You know that part I got to once with the meteors and like that? That's the 2-minute mark.
What?
Go. You know when the boss becomes targetable again before Ancient Quagga? That's the minute 4 seconds mark.
How? How is that happening in like 30 seconds?
Yeah, it's why Ninja's doing so goddamn well this ultimate. Everything lines up perfect for him.
1A. Also the fact that they gave them a shitload of damage and didn't balance it properly, but there's that too. Go. Center.
Right.
But
Watch out for it.
Oh. Thought I hit them all.
it's something, yeah. Split up.
Clockwise.
Into plot.
Look
We
away.
have to go to.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna go very badly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Practice the orbs.
it confuses me because one would think, like, on the proper side you would stay with one, but nobody has a proper side. I will not fuck that up again.
It's fine. We just need practice and familiarity.
I will flex the shit out of my mobility every time I get the wrong one.
I think of that as P2. Like, I wanna be away for the first.
Exactly, yeah. P2 is a great analogy.
Yeah, and my brain was just like, oh, if it's mostly dark knight, it should be one.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to die.
Go.
What is it that
Look, we'll learn Catholic limit cut quickly and eventually.
Catholic.
3C. Bad. White. I think a very simple person dies.
At least that I think is worth practicing because that was good adjustment.
Help me remember to ask something after we finish about benediction.
Yeah, I think this next pull will probably be our last one.
Alright.
Make it count. Hopefully.
I mean, we technically saw the meteors, so we've gotten another minute into the fight tonight. So
Official Meteor's Prog.
Only 20 more minutes.
yeah, only 8 more weeks will be good.
Yeah, this is hard for you to know.
That's still ahead of what you said. Didn't you say like 5 months or some shit?
Go. No one at Square Enix headquarters knows how to do math in this game involved, so I'm not surprised.
Well, also, like,
This is PR.
both spent way more time with their faces than they did on the earlier ones, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be stuck there for a lot longer.
Three C.
We're just getting used to Thornton's bullshit.
Bad.
That's wrong.
One more.
I need it
One more.
played.
Swipe one more.
It's one more. It's one more.
With that earthquake, I literally, my character goes forward, then comes back, then goes forward, then comes back, like it's getting ready to jump off a cliff. And it's like, oh my god. Because I just keep almost jumping the gun.
Did I hit provoke somehow? Oh,
No, your tank stance is on.
We don't have to
Oh.
Alright, one more.
Okay.
That hurt.
Yeah, we gone far enough to where I turned on my tank stance now.
Doesn't it reset? Well, I guess there's no way for it. It would be the same thing.
Sometimes it resets and you don't even know.
It used to reset before every pull, and it was the most fucking obnoxious thing
Yeah.
in the world to the person who was actually tanking.
Yeah, as I was saying it, I was like, I bet that's just as annoying the other way.
Yeah, it caused more problems the other way around than what used to happen. Go. Uh, 4D. go.
Right.
One left.
Center.
Oh no, please.
Please communicate. If one of you had just said which way you were going, that would have been avoided.
Yep. Sure.
I find trouble knowing which way. I mean, the way marks. Like,
Yeah.
Toyota
The
colors.
way I would put it is if there's two of you going for a spot, just call it for yourself.
Yep. No, that's a good
And
point.
whoever gets it first.
If you're late to your spot, like, don't just take the tether, go around the paladin, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's pop out here. It's good. A little bit rough on the later spots for next week. Study up on obviously the final trio, but also swords.
Good prog though.
Yeah, very good.
Prog. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
see
just
you
did
all
some
in
things
3
like-
weeks.
Yes, if anyone knows a tank who's willing to fill in for the next 2 weeks, do so.
I mean,
Safe
Luna
travels, my
would-
friend.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have some fun.
also, we won't be going on Wednesday next week
Alright.
because like 3 of us will be
Ah.
missing. So
I wanted to ask about Bene, because I do it and then they get hit again and go back to 1 HP. Is there like 2 hits? I mean, how many hits do the tank?
there's multiple hits. The best thing you can do is try and time your benediction with when Living Dead's about to run out.
He
Okay.
dies pretty late. Like when we fucked it up, he's died pretty much like just.
You
before
can
each
ban
target hits.
me like
But then
right
you have
before
all
the
this time
raid
to actually
Y.
cast
You
it.
have like about 1 or 2 seconds before that. You know.
Okay.
The tank buster is like multi-hit. I mean, I don't die if you ban me, but like I will be living with like really low health with the kick. So that's kind of
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
No,
does the
they
ult
fix
go
it
away
where
when
you
banned?
get something called the death rebirth.
like
Like
Mario.
even though you get banned, you get back to full health. You still have the invulnerability, but like
Okay. So, yeah, perfect. So in that case, honestly, I'd say err on the side of early because even if you do it too early and he goes back down to 1, we heal him enough that, and we have enough time that it doesn't cause a wipe. So while you're like getting the right timing, just
yeah, we can do
play it
that.
safe and do it earlier.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think I am off. I'm gonna go pass out.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Alright, thanks for
chill.
the
If you
raid,
have any
guys. See you guys
questions, you know
later.
how to reach me.
Night.
Good night, everyone.
Take
Yeah.
care. Good job.